Hello everyone, my name is Laila Nur Aini. Today, I want to talk about an interesting topic in science, which is motion. Before we start, let me ask you something. Have you ever ridden a motorcycle, played football, or simply walked to school? If yes, then you have experienced motion in your daily life. So, what is motion? Motion is the change in position of an object over time. In simple words, when something moves from one place to another, it is called motion. For example, a car moving on the road, a bird flying in the sky, or even the earth rotating around the sun. Everything around us is constantly moving. Now, let's learn some important concepts about motion. First, we have distance. Distance is the total path traveled by an object. Then, there is displacement. Displacement is the shortest straight line distance from the starting point to the final position. Here is a simple example. If a student walks 5 meters forward and then 5 meters backward, the total distance is 10 meters, but the displacement is 0 because the student returns to the starting point. Interesting, right? Next, let's talk about speed and velocity. Speed tells us how fast an object moves. Meanwhile, velocity is speed with direction. For example, 60 kilometers per hour is speed, but 60 kilometers per hour to the north is velocity. Another important concept is acceleration. Acceleration happens when velocity changes. This can happen when an object moves faster, slower, or changes direction. For example, when a car turns at a corner, it is accelerating even if the speed stays the same. In my opinion, studying motion is very important because motion happens everywhere in our daily life. By understanding motion, people can drive safely, estimate travel time, and understand how motion works. However, misunderstanding motion can also be dangerous. For example, if drivers ignore speed and acceleration, accident may happen. That is why we need to understand motion carefully and scientifically. Now, before I end this vlog, let me give you some questions related to the material. Number 1. What is motion? Motion is the change in position over time. Number 2. What is the difference between distance and displacement? Distance is the total path traveled, while displacement is the shortest straight line distance from the starting point to the final position. Number 3. Why is motion important in everyday life? Because understanding motion helps people drive safely, estimate travel time, and understand how objects move. So, from this material, we can learn that motion is not only about movement, but also about understanding how movement happens scientifically. Thank you for watching my video. See you next time and have a great day. Bye!